I'm back. Alright, it's been a while since I put a vlog up. I took a break away from everything. The last one that I put up was way back in March, about 5 months ago now. May, June, July, August, September, October. Shit. Sorry, about 8 months ago. Now, the last video that I put up was all to do with my new script, and I've got a title for it, thankfully, Pine Gap. And if you want the lowdown on that, just go watch the video before this, vlog 7. Now, I took a big step back from everything that I was creating, especially these video essays and these vlogs and this YouTube channel, just for my mental health. I've been struggling of late to create things and what it means to be a creator, or I even struggle to call myself an artist. Basically that, coupled with the pressures of life, the same that everybody goes through, you know, just kind of got to me for a while there, and I just recently turned 30. And that got to me as well, and I've only just started in the past couple months to kind of claw myself back out of that hole that I put myself into. Not blaming anybody else. It was pressures. Sure, outside forces don't help, but it was all, it's all me when it comes down to it. That's just how I feel about it. No one puts more pressure on you than you, I feel, anyway. I basically just focused in on the podcast that I do every week with my friends, simply because now we've gotten into a point where we've gotten into a rhythm, and it's just really fun. I still wrote every now and again. I wasn't taking it as seriously. I just wanted to get my head in the right space before I felt like I could get back into anything. But anyway, I'm back. In the time that I've been away, I've worked on a few things, and I started writing something else. Now, I said in the last video that I'd be putting up like a first or a second draft of the short film that I'm writing, which I'll get to in a minute, in the description of this video. But after thinking about it and talking to some people, they kind of changed my mind on that, just in fear of maybe people stealing it, which I think is very highly unlikely. But regardless, I thought, yeah, it's probably best not to put that up. Maybe put it up later on after it's shot. But I'll cross that bridge later. But I still want to put something up. So, like I said, in that time that I've been away, I've started working on other things. And one of these things that I started working on, I came up with superhero open letters, or souls for short, SOL. And they're basically, from the hero's perspective, writing a open letter to themselves and publishing it to, you know, the Gotham Gazette or the Daily Planet, whatever it may be, even if it's just an open letter, even ones that they don't publish. Who knows? I don't know. I've only done 2 so far, but I will link the first one in this video. Superman Fallible is basically me working out things that are within myself, and I know it may seem childish and stupid and silly, but I look to my superheroes as a moral compass, my true north, if you will. When I have big decisions to make, I find hard decisions to make, I always try to think of it from a perspective of, like, how would Superman deal with this, or even more just Clark Kent, Batman, Spider-Man, you know, Luke Skywalker, all these people, all these heroes that I love and admire. I think to myself how they would deal with the issues that I'm facing at the moment. Superman Fallible came about from a dark place within myself, and it's basically about Clark dealing with somebody killing themselves in front of him, and him not being able to stop it. It was hard to write, and I don't mean like I couldn't figure out how to do it. I knew how to do it. When I say hard, I mean emotional. For me, anyway, to write. I'm glad that I did it. It felt like therapy after it was done, and some of the things that I worked out while writing that helped me work out things in my head, and it was putting my life back into control, back into my own hands, or feeling like it was back into my own hands. And it felt good. It felt really good. But I'll link it in this description, and I'd really like to know what people think. It's been up for a while. I published it about 2 months ago or a month ago or something. I've had a lot of good feedback from it, so I would like people to read it and let me know what they think. There's also a Batman one that I only put up last week, and it's Bruce Wayne basically putting Batman and Gotham on blast. That one was fun to write. The next one I'm not too sure. I'm tossing up between Luke Skywalker and Spider-Man, and maybe somebody completely different. I don't know. I'll figure that out. Maybe Daredevil, because Daredevil season 3 just finished, and I think that was absolutely brilliant. I might even do a review on that. But yeah, that's where I'm at. Now for the short film, the road trip / horror film. It's changed a lot, a hell of a lot. I wrote a semi-first draft, and it was 15 pages. And I felt like it just ended. It didn't really have a message or anything like that. So I've been kind of refining it, and then it changes and it goes into something else. So that it is coming along strong. And as of now, originally I wanted to be shooting it now in October, over Halloween. That unfortunately is not going to work out. So I've pushed it to next year, which leads me to, I decided to go back to study, which I'm super excited for. I will find out if I've gotten accepted, hopefully by the end of the year, but I'll be doing an advanced diploma on professional screenwriting. It goes for 2 years. Hopefully when it's finished, I want to try to pursue it further, maybe get a bachelor's degree and masters and so on and so on. I don't know. I feel like time is against me. I am 30 years old and I don't necessarily want to be 36, 37 and still studying. I want to be working in the creative field. So yeah, but that's the big news, that I'm going back to study next year in 2019, a 30-year-old student. I'll probably be putting out these videos, maybe not every week. I'll be putting them out sort of as I'm working along stuff. So like if I write, I'll do them as I write things, if I've had a particularly hard week or if it's an eventful week or something like that. Because I'd feel like if I was just to put them out every week regardless and I didn't really have anything to say, I'd just be repeating myself. So I will probably only put them out when I say I finish things, or if I get like I get an epiphany with something. So yeah, but the things to come to look out for will be more souls, more superhero open letters to come, and also video essays. I've finished the next video essay. It's on sound and specifically American Graffiti, George Lucas. But that's it. That's all the news. That's everything that you've missed out on. Things that I haven't put out, things that I will be putting out, things to come. So I'm really happy. I'm in a better space and I can hopefully hear from more people from these vlogs and video essays and get a community started of like-minded people. talking about the things that we all love. That's it. So thank you, and see you next week.